brother earlier asked, what is the deal with the movements and things like that? He says, when we witnessed that the people of Rome were no matter inclined towards the Islamic God and they remained deprived of secrets, by means of the graciousness of the sama and the poetry, of the mystical dance and the poems, we gave them these higher meanings in a way that suited them. For the inhabitants of Rome were people who love music and poetry. Like the ill child who hates medicine, the clever doctor adopts the ploy of putting the remedy in a sweet drink and gives it to the child. Whenever we think of Sufism, we think of it, the singing and dance. That's not even the point of Sufism. That's just a means to an end. That's not the goal. The goal is God consciousness. You don't need to get it through sing and dance. So what if someone says, I like Sufism, but I don't want to dance? Fine, don't dance. It's not a dance club. This has an ibrat as well for us. When we read these stories in my classes, I don't just read it for the sake of knowing what happened. It also has a lesson for our life today. We're here, and like we said earlier, Rumi said the wisdom of being here even is to spread Islam, or at least spread awareness, if not convert people to Islam. Look around at us. How long have these centers been here? How many of us are white Canadians, black Canadians, French Canadians, to use you guys as local examples? No, we're all immigrant kids. So far, after 40, 50 years, Islam remained an immigrant club. You go, you drink your chai or your ahwa or your qahwa or your kahwa and sit and talk about the old country, and you complain about the economy and how the kids don't act like you used to act to our parents. But that's not really Islam, right? That's an ethnic club. Islam is when the majority of the people find, wow, what a beautiful religion. And that's what Maulana accomplished. Before the expulsion of Greeks, not talking about that, before then, what percentage of people in Konya were Muslim? The vast majority. From what Rumi was bringing, they became Muslim. So there is no point. It's nice as an ethnic club for us to just gather and hang out and talk in our mother languages, but we can do that at a shisha club too. When we come to the center, the goal should be, when the white Canadian drives by, is he interested to walk in and learn something? This was the wisdom of him bringing this song and dance. We need to look and see the people of this land, what are they inclined towards, and how can we present Islam in a manner that is interesting to them? Wallah, you might be upset by this, but a show like Rami or a show like Mo, as bad as it is Islamically, as much nonsense that is not halal is depicted in it, might have more dawah than 1,000 booths you have at your college. Even the Who is Hussein booths. How many white people walk by and become Shia Muslim after seeing that booth? Very little, I would get it. It's more about us to feel good. But that Mo show made by a secular Palestinian Sunni Muslim, maybe 1,000 people become Muslim from seeing that. Or that supposedly Muslim rapper who says, Alhamdulillah, da 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 da. So you hear these rappers, they have Islamic stuff. Wallah, that's more dawah than 95% of the dawah misguided efforts that we have. So we need to learn from this wisdom.